And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator, and hello, International. And sorry about that. It seems like my game had just crashed. Let me get that back up and running. And once this gets back up and running, the first thing, of course, I'm going to do today is take a look into the dealership so you guys can actually see what all you can customize on the truck itself. It's just very weird that the game crashed on me, but no big deal. Alright, so we are back in game here. Denelvis, Gary, Richard, how is it going today, guys? So let's go ahead and hop into the truck browser, and of course the International. We've got like 5 different cab versions. Well, actually, let's go ahead and go to the dealer so we can actually see those. Oh, and I'm on a load, so apparently I can't do that. All right, let's go back to the vehicle browser here. All right, but there's between these 3 cab styles, there's 5 different trucks and several different chassis options, day cabs all the way up to your 6x4 280s. Junior, how's it going today? Now, engines, you guys are going to be seeing some other engines in here. That's because I've got a mod running. So basically, let's go ahead and drop that out there. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. That's what we need. So we've got several different engines. They're going to be all ISX 15s or X15s. Now, granted, the sounds on the truck itself, I do not like them, so I went ahead and modded in Creech Bomb's engine mod for the truck itself, and several different transmissions. I'm running this drivetrain revision there, but we've got your regular 6 and 7 speeds all the way up to your 18s. Interior, now this is where the truck is shining, is right here on the interior. You've got your classic, you've got your diamond, which adds this wood trim here, and then your black diamond cherry adds in 3 additional gauges and changes the seats. So instead of a cloth, you go to like a black cherry leather. I mean, that's what I like the most there. Now the skins also is what is really, really nice here, so let's put that on there. But we start off with Ambition. Now this here, if this looks familiar, that's because that is very similar to the Harley Davidson skin that was licensed for the LoneStar. So that is the skin that I'm going to be running today. Then we've got your Element, which is just another variation of that, kind of similar to a Seminole. Your hunting season, basically you can change all these colors to whatever truck color that you want. Hot Ride, of course, is going to be your flames, but all of the classic stripe DLC paints do work. American Star, this is every single truck that we've got has had a American paint scheme, and we've got this one here. And Technologic, this is very futuristic looking, but I mean, it's not bad, I don't mind it. And then your Xenomorph, if you've ever watched Aliens, that is kind of what that looks like there. And then we've got your Night Cityscape and Sunset Cityscape. So, and then of course, all of your paint DLCs, if you've ever bought them, will work for the truck itself. Hey Jeff, what's up today? Omar Mega. Yes, the LoneStar is out. And getting into accessories, that's going to be your beacons up here. Not a whole lot. No sun shield, standard chrome, and then your drop visor. And your mirrors are standard and chrome. Now this is nice here. Your default does not have any lights, but air filters, smaller lights, and then we've got the big flares on there. Bumper, sadly, this is it. Basically, what we've got. The only thing you can add in is a sensor right here in the middle. These fog lights do not light up. So, I mean, one day, maybe. War Machine, how is it going today? Alright, and rims, of course, is going to be your standards. Two different options here on the fuel tank. We've got your aluminum and chrome. If you look right here, the def is kind of hidden on this truck, but it is there. And then your standard or chrome doorknobs, and your exhaust. We've got your grass burner, and then you've got dual exhaust. You got a flat, you've got your mitered, and then you've got your 90 degrees. Mud flaps, well, mud guards. You got your standard and international, and then two different options back here, standard and international. Moving to the inside, if you have the Steering Creations DLC, you'll have all of the different wheels, of course, but the truck does come with its regular diamond steering wheel, and then your regular LoneStar. I mean, of course, diamond just looks that much better for me. And over here is going to be your passenger mirror. And that is it. Basically, I'm thinking more what's going to be coming, especially when you take a look at this right here. And you've just got your standard hood. Maybe they're going to be adding this for accessories down the line. And then there's another one here for the grill. Right now, we're just set at standard. But that right there is the LoneStar. And let's hop on out of here. I've got a load right now. We're sitting in Barstow, going over to the Staples in Phoenix. So let's get the LoneStar fired up, and we're going to get cruising. Now, underneath, I do have, again, a modded engine in today. We are running Creechbomb's C15 underneath the hood. Just because the stock sounds, I'm sorry, they are absolutely pitiful. And a whole bunch of options on the dashboard computer. We can go through those here very quickly. So you've got your speedometer, and then your fuel mileage until you're empty. You've got your miles per gallon and your odometer. Then you got your engine life in the amount of hours. You got two additional gauges, engine oil and your voltmeter. Engine oil is temperature on that. And then your transmission level, oil is going to be okay for the most part. And then you got your blank international, and then you've got your fuel economy right there. I always like to run with a digital speedometer, but yeah, that is me. And then the gauges on the side over here. The first one on the upper left is going to be your brake gauge. The one below that is going to be like your turbo boost. It's going to give you a measure of how much boost is in the engine. No idea on the Cascadia. Leonard Tech, how is it going today, guys? So let's get cruising here instead of sitting around and showing you all what's going on with the truck. And again, because of the pitiful sounds, the only thing I don't like about the truck, I've went ahead and modded in compatibility for Creechbomb's engine mod. And that is very simple to do if you guys know how to edit SII files.
Get ready to turn left.
And also, one thing that is missing on the dash here is going to be your engine brake indicator. Kind of wish we had that on there, but no big deal. This is the interior from SCS. It is made from CAD files. I believe Galimum is going to update the LT with this interior, or at least have it as an option on the LT. So that's going to be coming. Alex, how is it going today? What do you mean, what version? If you're looking at game version, I actually need to hop back out in order to do it, but it's like 136.1. And then I never looked at those last two numbers. There was a 50 megabyte update this morning, and then the truck itself is like around 49 megabyte. sorry about that, Stefan. I didn't know that ads play when you're streaming. Hopefully it was one of those 5-second ads that you can then skip out of it. Hey Steve, how's it going today? And also, one thing guys, even with the mirrors with the way they are, I never thought I would see an SCS truck do this, but in order to view the mirrors, literally, you've got to sit way back. Basically, if you are not going to be running head tracking or anything like that, pop up your F2 mirrors, that way you'll still be able to see. Yeah, so I just recentered my TrackIR, and it's like, yeah, I've got to turn my head quite a bit, actually, in order to see my mirrors. Nothing special on the side mirrors, no. In order to do that, War Machine, you need a program called Notepad++. You might need the SCS extractor, and then you're going to have to learn how to edit those SII files. Literally, just the quality of this truck blows me away. And also what's really nice, if you look down there on the radio, you've got your clock. We've got a digital clock now, no more analog like what's in the W900. There's actually already a lot of speculation on that, Junior. It could be the Freightliner Cascadia. It could also be a Mac model, since at least in 3 cities right now, there are Mac dealerships. I mean, I really don't know what's going to be next until SCS teases it. People think the truck is ugly, but the front part that you're looking at there with the grille, that's actually in homage to the trucks that were made way back in the 20s and 30s, the D series. Yeah, the sound issue is already being dealt with, actually. I can already see Creechbaum working on his mod, or if you know what you're doing, you can already add the truck in. Oh yeah, these trucks, 100 kilometers an hour is about 62 miles per hour. No issues getting to that speed at all. There is no, at least right now, there is no bull guards for the truck. And I'm sure pretty much there's going to already be people working on an accessory mod for this, and that's more than likely going to be changing out grills, adding in the bull bars. There's absolutely no place in order to hang, at least on the Skyrise version, there's no place to put your horns or anything like that, so we might get something like that in the future. And I did not check the day cab or the flat top versions. The day cab might have room for horns, even the flat top might. It's the amount of hate that this truck actually gets in the real world is quite astounding. A lot of people think it is ugly, and to be honest, for some people it probably is, but the ugliness is also a very unique feature, so I am welcoming this truck into the game. I will have fun driving it. Yeah, either on the sides or up on the fairing itself. And I don't believe this truck is in traffic as of yet. Someone said they saw a day cab, but I've been messing around with the truck for the past several hours, and I have not seen this in world as of yet for an AI vehicle. I think the default sounds are hideous, Reed. And literally, the air horn sounds like a city horn, and the engines, they're okay from the outside, but the interior sounds, they're awful, at least to my ears. Now, they did do things a little bit different with the sound of traffic with this truck. I am not running the sound fixes mod, but especially when trucks and things like that pass, it's a very different sound than what we got with the VNL, the Kenworths, and the Peterbilts. No, Junior, and I'm probably never ever going to run that mod.
Go straight.
Hey Dylan, how's it going today? Very simple, War Machine, because this truck only comes with two engines, a Cummins ISX or a Cummins X15. I'm doing awesome like a possum.
Go straight.
And for those who are just joining the stream, I did mod in Creechbomb's engine mod for this truck. If you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and do that yourselves, but the default sounds, at least on the interior, I find are hideous. But if you enjoy them, hey, more power to you. Oh no, not with that X15 at 605 horsepower, 2050 on the torque, and an 18 speed. Yeah, you're not going to be standing still very long.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Probably one of my most favorite parts about this truck is the dashboard itself. Not just the whole cluster, but the dashboard computer. It's like Oscar did a hell of a job on that. Literally, when trucks come out, and he does one specific for a truck, especially the ETS2. I think he's got dashboard mods for the Scanias, the MAN TGX, the Renault T-Range, and literally just about every truck for ETS2 he has a dashboard mod on Steam. For ATS, he's only done that for the Volvo. So thank goodness we don't need an additional mod in order to have a great dashboard computer. Now, I'm one of the ones that don't like the default sounds. To me, it sounds horrible. I mean, you can't even hear anything, really. Francisco, how's it going today? I am doing awesome like a possum. And I sure hope when someone does an accessory mod for this that they don't add flow belows. Flow belows on this truck would look horrible. That is what I am thinking is going to happen, Anthony. Once we get F-Mod next year, well, the beginning of it, I'm thinking the sounds are going to get even better in the game. Trucker Blue, how's it going today?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Stay left. Exit now.
We're heading to Phoenix, Jesse. If you know where to locate the mod, you're able to do that. I wouldn't recommend keeping it where the Steam mods are stored at, to be honest with you, because you can make a change to it, run the game, but as soon as it goes out of the game, any change that you made to the mod is gone. Hey Miles, how's it going? And that's another map mod that I won't run is MHA. And Heavy Alex, this was way back in version 128, I had bought the mod, and at the time there was a notice on the website that you would get lifetime updates for free. Well, 129 came about and I never got a new link to download. So I messaged him, it's like, where's my download link? And he's like, you gotta pay me $3 again. So, I mean, I understand why he has a support version and a free version, but paying for nearly just about every single update, not a very good business model, and that's why I won't donate. And Sierra Nevada, they just toyed and played with the community for a year and said, oh, if you want to run the mod early access, give us $8. It's like, screw you.
Turn right.
Well, let's just say, Jesse, I am not doing one run and quitting. I'm not sure what he is charging now for his support version, but back in the time it was $3 for the mod. Now, granted, $3 I am not worried about. It was the principle of, it was on the website, you get free updates, and then it's like, no, when 129 came about, it's like, you owe me another $3. It's like, yeah, I immediately filed a PayPal dispute, and needless to say, PayPal refunded me. So, who did? Screenshots came in handy. I don't trust people these days, so that's why I always take screenshots. DeAndre, what's up? We are in the International LoneStar today. this is not a mod truck. SCS did release it after today's live stream. If you have not restarted Steam in a while, go ahead and restart Steam and this should download.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Now, for those of you who may be wondering, where are the international dealers at? I'm going to go through them by state. Bellingham, Washington. Salem, Oregon. Santa Cruz, California. Flagstaff, Arizona. Alamogordo, New Mexico. Provo, Utah. There is not an international dealer in Nevada.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
Hey, COD, New Mexico is going to be in Alamogordo
right.
or Salem, Oregon. And then in your base map, you will have Flagstaff, Arizona, and Santa Cruz, New Mexico.
Turn right.
Santa Cruz, California. Holy moly. Can I talk today? Nope.
Get ready to turn left.
Now, backing up the LoneStar, you would think since
Turn
it's a long-nosed tractor that it would be like the W900 or the 389. It is not. This actually turns like the VNL.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Here we are, safe and sound.
And it should be pretty soon that we're going to be getting, if they do it this year, the Christmas event. and I am not pulling out of Staples. Let's see what else we got here in P-Town. Hey, lots of loads. No, that's pretty much going back the exact same way. Should we go through that twisty-turny section here, just above, like we're just south of Sholo? That goes over to Whole Foods, though. I don't want to go back to California either. New Mexico sounds good. Was there a Gallup there? Nope, there wasn't. Take care, Dylan. Farmington works.
Let's go. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Have a good one, Junior. 796 right now, War Machine. And literally, this is still brand spanking new.
Get ready to turn right.
And I kind of also wish that SCS would give us an
Turn
option to turn these utility lights on and off and maybe change color on them. Now, I mean, seeing this is an owner-operator truck, an owner-operator is going to have those on, more than likely shining a good old red going down the road, but yet none of the trucks in-game have that option.
Go straight.
And there's also people complaining that there's no gear shifter in this for an owner-operator truck. And if you're gonna be whining and complaining about the littlest things, and don't say anything at all. And anymore these days, these trucks are automatics. They are not manuals. Hey King, how's it going today? I'm not going to be putting people down because they're complaining. It's just little nitpicky things that maybe International told them, hey, we don't want that in the truck. That might be why there's not a gear shifter in the truck. They did show a picture of the interior that it did have have a gear shifter. Now, if International said get rid of it, SES does not have a choice. They've got to get rid of it. And we will never know the terms of the licensing agreement. So, I mean, I understand why people will nitpick. It's just some people take it a little bit too far.
Turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, I was on there the past couple of nights, to be honest with you. I mean, I am just so busy with work right now, I don't have a whole lot of free time. The last 2 nights I was on and did 2 runs, and that was it. And still, TruckersMP is dead as could be. This is probably 2017. Well, right now, TruckersMP, you cannot run the latest game update on TruckersMP, and you are not able to downgrade either. So the numbers there are going to be quite low until they get updated to this current version.
Let's do this.
And I almost took out the guardrail. Trucks aren't so hard to update for TruckersMP, I don't think. I'm going to say we should have that by this weekend. But again, don't quote me on that with the stunt that recently TruckersMP pulled with ATS and waiting for ETS2 to update. I understand why they did it, but I think it was also uncalled for. And they could have had the numbers playing playing ATS on 136, but no, they pretty much waited a month for the ETS2 update. International dealers were unlocked when the truck was added to the game today, Anthony.
straight.
And then it seems like the devs didn't even work on what had changed in the game, and literally within a couple of hours of 136 dropping for ETS2, they had an update out for both games, but that update was buggy as could be. Now I understand the TruckersMP is alpha, it's never going to reach beta status, but you had a month in order to test things out on ATS, and you guys never did. And that just pissed off the community. Yep, you cannot downgrade if you've updated with today's update. Hey George, I'm doing great today. How about you? Since I am running an engine mod, the horns actually sound good, but on the bass sounds, in my opinion, they are horrendous. It is an awesome truck, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't understand why people think it's ugly. Well, actually I do. It's the grille on the truck that is an homage back to the D series of the trucks of the 20 and 30s that International made. But it's a very unique and sharp looking truck in my opinion. Yes, it is, John. If you have not restarted Steam, restart Steam and it should download for you.
Straight.
The air horn on this LoneStar, literally, it sounds like a city horn. It is awful. Kind of much like the Volvo air horn is. It's wimpy and pathetic. Yeah, this is the cat from Creechbomb's engine mod. I went ahead and got a compatibility mod that I made for the truck itself just to get rid of the awful engine sounds. Now granted, some people may like the engine sounds as this only has two engines available in real life, an ISX-15 or the X-15. I appreciate those kind words, David. you guys may be wondering is like, where is that super chat button on YouTube and where are donation links? Here's the best part. I don't have any of that, guys, because I do not want your money. The only support that I need from you guys is to subscribe to the channel, and that is it. And I don't need you to pay for any hardware. I don't want you to buy me a sim rig. I don't need you to pay for 40-inch TVs and things like that. So my channel is unique from every other streamer who does ATS.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
And that Fuzzy Mole, thank you so much for the subscribe there on YouTube. I appreciate it. Oh, trust me, I know, John. I've got osteoarthritis in my left knee pretty bad. 85% of the cartilage is gone, so when weather changes, I do feel it. Once I get this dropped off at Farmington, I can definitely hop to the grain trailer. And what we'll do is we'll get the Skyrise option off of the truck and we'll drop down to a mid-roof. Hope I can get to the rest area out here without dozing off. About on average with a Volvo when you're comparing money, depending on what options you put on. And I pretty much went for everything that I could, and so my truck was about 180,000. Hey Jace, good afternoon to you. That's a good shot there of the wheels rolling and chicken lights glowing. The only thing is there's not enough chicken lights. We need like a gazillion more. only snow mod that I know about War Machine is from Grimes Mods, and you can download that off of his website. I don't think will ever see a snow mod on the workshop. They did move the fuel station off of 40 right there and off the exit for Holbrook. I might just stop there instead. I don't even think that rest area is out there any longer to begin it, to think about it now. Hey Nathaniel, how's it going today? Harvin did an amazing job on that W990. Yes, we are in the LoneStar today. Did I get a red light offense when we had the green arrow? That did not make any sense. Well, I can have a stop there, but we're actually going to back into a slot. The truck is a free update for everybody, Nathaniel, so you can download the truck and check it out in the shop yourself. Now, at the start of the stream, I did go into the shop, but that was, I'm not going to keep doing that over and over and over. Alright, and holy moly, due Thursday evening to Friday morning. Wow, we've definitely got tons of time. It's only 11 o'clock in the morning. But now that it's daylight out again, there is a good look at the LoneStar. Definitely needs a new grill, I would think. If you just search for International LoneStar, there's like a red and cream colored one that is going to be one of the first pictures. The grill on that truck is awesome. And I kind of wish we would have that grill maybe in the future.
Turn
What do you mean, what is the color?
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, mine is black, red, and gray today. Now, the scheme that I am running does come with the truck. It's very similar to the Harley-Davidson paint job that you could actually order back in the day with this truck. I am not sure if you're still able to do that or not.
Go straight.
How you doing today, Gary? And also, if you guys have the forestry DLC, the headache racks are not available for this truck as of yet. Hey, that's a nice little feature there. We got down to low fuel and it wiped out our digital speedometer. Yeah, we'll stop over and Gallup and get ourselves some go-go juice. Yeah, we don't have 300-gallon tanks. We've got 140 on each side, so 280 today. Probably not, no. And that kind of still annoys me with the logging trailers here in game. They throw like one strap on a log stack. It's like, you know that's not enough to keep those logs in place. And basically you need one strap for every 10,000 pounds or one strap every 10 feet. And to be honest, I would not be using straps on a log load anyway. I would probably be chaining that sucker down.
Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
fuel station up here on the left. Yep. That's going to be fun crossing traffic.
Go straight.
Yeah, what he did was change the sound on the X15 engines and added in their real-life transmission counterparts. So basically, if you ran his LT or the Volvo VNL 2018, basically that mod works the exact same way, except it uses a SCS truck as a base.
Okay, let's find a new route.
If my computer is on War Machine, I am on Steam. The drivetrain revision is not a bad mod, to be honest with you. I am glad you're liking that, Jace. Yeah, the only thing that I'm sad that's missing from this truck is a engine brake indicator. I mean, there is not one on the dashboard. Yeah, this place is so hard to get in and out of. Yeah, the engine in today's truck is a C15, 625 horsepower. Sounds are courtesy of Greechbaum. And I don't think an N14 would have sounded right in this, to be honest.
Go straight.
Creechbaum. If you go to now, his mod is not updated for this truck as of yet. What I did was I added the truck to the mod and then made all the changes in the SII files in order for the engines to work. Eventually, he will get his mod updated. It will probably go to version 2.9. Current version is 2.8. Yeah, if you know how to edit SII files, you can do the exact same thing that I did. this is more fitting than the stock SCS sounds, but that's my personal opinion. I'm just surprised it hasn't rained yet. Welcome back. Yeah, the truck that I hope we get from Mac just went by on the other side, the Anthem. That would be a kick-ass truck for this game. And now, if Harvin does to the Anthem what he did with the W990, and that would just be awesome. Oh yeah, and here's the good thing. Mac is still making the Pinnacle. There's a 2020 that is coming, that is already out, and it looks like the CHU, but it's actually a Pinnacle. I think everybody knew what you said there, Jace. Typing these anymore is a language that everybody can read. got care? Nope.
Go straight, and then stay left.
Alright, once I get this trailer dropped here at Walgreens, we're going to drop this. We're going to bring out the grain hauler, and we're going to cut the size of the roof in half. We're going to be dropping down to a flat roof. No, I ran a red light. But with $4 billion, do you think I really care? Not even close.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Now, I don't mind running Galeeman's mods, but he does have the transmissions a little screwy on those, and you cannot idle off on those trucks. If you try to, they seem to stall. Yeah, I'm just cheating to get over here, that's all. I didn't feel like driving it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the reefer. And what color is our grain hopper? Blue? No, we got to change that to black. And of course, we're going to put some chrome rims on it. And we'll do Seagull wides, and we'll do exclusive, and change those to Roadmaster. Alright, back end is all set up, front end is good.
Okay.
And even though that is in Reno, we're just going to do this and we'll have our trailer. Alright, there's our grain hauler. Now let's cut this roof in half. And what do you know, it reset the paint, but guess what? That's going to be easy enough to fix. And I don't think anything else needs touched, just that right there. Oh, do we have slots? Yeah, that's just a deflector, but we're not going to go ahead and put that on. Still no slots for any horns. Alright, let's see. What do we got for grain hauling here up in Farmington? Nothing. Yeah, those are long runs. The nice thing about this is I can actually hop around the map. Clovis to show, why would we be taking grain to FedEx? That does not make any sense, does it, guys? See, I don't have any rhyme or reason for choosing a specific truck color. We don't need to stay down here either, but, yeah, that actually is fine. Las Cruces to Yuma. Yeah, that's just the easiest way of doing this, guys, instead of having to drive all the time. Now, see, one thing I was going to say, we're pulling a grain hauler, and then we're going to be pulling grain inside that hauler, we should have like a hopper or some kind of storage bin that we would pull under in order to load out of. And picking up at FedEx here or sell goods kind of really does not make any sense.
Hit the road.
I have no idea as of yet, Jesse. Yeah, see, the farmer's barn up in, I think, Ogden actually has something like that, but we don't load underneath them, nor would we drop off into a storage bin and dump out of the bottom of the hopper.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left.
Ah, darn it. I forgot to change the tanks. They're still aluminum instead of chrome. Not that big of a deal.
Turn left. Straight. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I mean, it's something that needs added specifically just for this trailer. And chances are they going to do it? Probably not. But it would be nice if it was added to make the game a little more realistic. There's also not a whole lot to haul in Kansas besides your grains. And maybe there's stuff over in Kansas City and Wichita and things like that, but the majority of your local freight in Kansas are the grains, your soybeans, corn, and wheat and whatnot. Yeah, I am kind of really surprised that these salt loads that are in the game, they're really not in pneumatics.
Stay right.
Oh, there is Razer. If you look down below, you see 1360, kind of on the smaller side. There's your odometer. Right down there at the bottom. I would love to see these inspection stations open too. You're welcome. I am loving the truck so far. Eventually they do want to add dynamic weather, but for right now the game takes place in the middle of summer. That is, unless you use a mod. Now granted, these engine sounds today, these is from Creechbomb's engine mod. I went ahead and added compatibility for that. The mod is my personal edit. It will not be online. Give it a couple of days, Creechbomb will probably have his mod updated. will close off a section of road and nobody working. Happens in real life too. Chris, how's it going over there on Mixer? I appreciate the hosting. Loving the truck. The only thing I don't like are the default sounds. Hey Tommy, how's it going?
Straight.
Yeah, we are in the LoneStar today. Terry, I am doing great. How about you? Have a good one, Jason.
Straight. Sorry about that with the camera there, guys. I was snagging myself a little drink of water. There are, let's see, I'll go through them and you guys can count with me. The international dealerships are located in Bellingham, Washington, Salem, Oregon, Santa Cruz, California, Flagstaff, Arizona, Provo, Utah, and Alamogordo, New Mexico. So there are 6 dealerships, no international dealerships in Nevada. You're welcome. Yes, Martin. With a modded engine, of course.
Go straight. Stay left.
Yeah, I completely understand, Terry. Angela, how's it going today? Welcome to the channel. No, I did not start a new profile.
Go straight. Stay left.
No, as far as I know, it is not a part of AI traffic as of yet. Yep, game updated today, Sonny, for the LoneStar. If you haven't restarted Steam, for those who leave your computer on all the time, restart Steam and it should download for you. This is our Christmas gift from SES for sure. A brand new truck that everybody gets for free.
Stay left.
I don't think anybody is going to be complaining, although there are people who are moaning about some of the things they don't like about the truck. As long as it's constructive, that I have no
Stay
issues
right.
with that
And then exit right.
whatsoever. It's the ones who just bitch for the sake of
Exit
bitching
right.
that pretty much throw a bad mood on everybody. Hey Daniel, how's it going today? That's right, you stay in the right lane. We've got a 13-letter bleep spreader coming through. I would prefer this interior, actually. And I think there is... Oh, no, I did not change the... I don't know... Did the interior get reset on this or not? Because if it didn't, we've got a bug on our hands, which means the second row of dashboard gauges over there on the right are not lit up. But I think when I switch this over to a mid-roof that the interior actually did get reset. Yeah, there's no gauges there. My interior got reset. Okay, no bug. Yeah, this is a new truck that everybody got today for free. Crossing my fingers for you, Terry. And Daniel, in regards to the interior, I mean, if Galima wants to keep the interior that's already in the LT, fine, so be it. But he can add in these options from the LoneStar, and it should make the truck a little bit easier to run for those who are on lower hardware. Seeing that that is a Frank Peru model, they're drastically heavy on FPS anyway. Yeah, that digital clock down there is awesome. Thank you for being on that side, Smokey, with a customer. That means I can keep going. International dealers are Bellingham, Washington, Salem, Oregon, Santa Cruz, California, Flagstaff, Arizona, Alamogordo, New Mexico, and Provo, Utah. No dealers in Nevada. I've got my spare PC over in the other room. The only thing that it needs is a power supply. And that my previous PC is a Core i7 7700. Got a GTX 1070 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. It's probably nice and crystal clear for you guys now. The only issue that I'm having basically is when YouTube processes the video after I am done streaming, it's a little bit grainy. Since I've got an RTX 2070, I'm using the NVENC encoder, so it takes a little bit off of my CPU so I can actually run the game decently. But that's great for streaming, not so much for YouTube processing.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Knocked off our chicken lights too when I switched cabs.
Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
this gives us that stupid back that's
Turn
around
right.
the corner. I am not going to be doing that. We'll take the
It's all
easy.
over now.
No, it didn't give us that one. That one there is just not a pain in the ass. We'll put it that way. I've got my graphics settings tuned pretty good, Terry, and I showed them off on another stream towards the end, but there's also a very good disclaimer that what I run for my graphics settings may not work at all for you. Alright, I'm probably going to do one more very short run. Let's check external market here for Yuma. Wow, nothing. Yeah, those are way too long. Let's check the freight market and see what the hell is here. I know something. When's that due? Friday? I probably am not going to make that. I have not slept yet. And let's see, if we need to go back into California, so be it. That's too short. So is that. And literally all this stuff is pains in the butt. And with external, of course, I cannot change the trailer. Now, I don't have any beacons on the truck, but we can stop and get that. Half hour to go 125. Well, something, let's take that scraper.
Ready to roll.
Hey, Tristan, long time no see. Oh, and they had to put it there. Are you guys nuts? That's gonna be fun getting the hell out of here. Oh, and what do you know? I totally missed the kingpin.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a big old U-turn. We're gonna have to go over into there and then turn around. And I am gonna stop at the repair shop before we continue. We are gonna put some beacons on.
Turn left. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I've been doing pretty good. This time of year for me is extremely busy with work,
Finding
but
new
not
route.
too bad.
Get ready to turn left.
Alright, we're gonna piss off the AI because I'm dropping my trailer right in the middle of the road here.
Let's go. Turn right. Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright, I'm gonna fix this up because we need more of that, and let's go ahead and put beacons on. And I think that is... Oh, we're also gonna fix the interior. There we go. Much better. Now I'm also
Let's do this.
gonna cheat here too, and best part that you're on a World of Trucks contract is you can sleep and still have real world time remaining. So we'll pull over here, we'll trigger sleep, and just want to make sure I got enough time in order to get over to San Diego. Yeah, sadly those are not options right now, Gary.
Turn left.
Yep, missed it.
Time to hit the road.
There we go, that's better.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, my button box got screwed up there with the engine brake toggle on it. I had to make sure I had it enabled so I look over and see that it's on. It's linked down below there, Tristan.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
If you go to search Amazing ATS on YouTube, you'll find me, but it should be linked below the video there on Mixer too. Hey Javi, how's it going today? Awesome like a possum. Yes, Roy, I am using an engine mod. I edited Creech Bomb's mod myself. Ninja Hyper, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Now, if we had the engine sounds that SCS had posted in the teasers, I probably wouldn't need an engine mod. I would have ran that by itself, but the sounds by default, they are pitiful. And we've got a C15 underneath the hood, 625 horsepower, 2050 on the rear end torque. Although, one thing I'm not going to complain about is this dashboard computer. Oscar did a hell of a job on it this time. He won't need to release a mod in order to fix it. anybody else curious like me of when we are going to get a good beacon accessory, the ones that SES has provided, I mean, they work, but they're kind of not the greatest. You mean that blue thing there on the window, Terry? Yeah, all the SCS trucks will have that at least. That is your pre-pass device. That depends on the company in real life, to be honest with you. Some drivers will pay for that out of their own pocket. Other companies have it included. Hey Josh, how's it going?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, let's see how heavy this scraper is. Besides the stock sounds, in my opinion, being pitiful, the truck is absolutely great.
Stay left.
No, there was no such thing as, well, there was. It was just coming around, but I never drove a truck that had pre-pass in it. I always followed the signage, whether the chicken coop was open or not, and then there were lights in that directed you to away or to bypass.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, the best part is that digital clock that is down there on the radio.
Turn right.
Well, besides the dashboard computer, of course. The dashboard computer is awesome. Oh, I'm liking this too. Now, if we can get the current trucks in game remade like this, and it would make the game that much better. I don't think that's going to happen, though. And you can see that bottom left gauge over there to the right of the GPS. That's your PSI or turbo boost. Literally, I step more on the gas, that goes higher. Let off, of course, it goes down. The one right above that is going to be brake PSI.
Get ready to turn right.
There are people who want Tesla in the game, but to be honest with you, I don't think Tesla is more of a short haul for that truck. It's not going to be good for long haul. I mean, the network for recharging stations is just not built up as of yet. Oh my God, there was a Swift truck sitting there.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight.
And I know I've got a UPS terminal here in the city where I live. I don't think I'll ever see a Tesla truck here. And they're going to be running out in California because of literally the amount of laws that they have restricting trucks and what they can and cannot do. It's just crazy. Hey, yep, I remember that, Gary.
Go straight.
We got 10 minutes to go right over there. Have yourself a good one, War Machine.
Turn right. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Is that not going to trigger? Nope, because the trailer wasn't even close to being in there. Well, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be in there. More than likely, I'm probably going to, Terry, just because it's new. I am going to call it quits here for this Thursday evening, guys. I do want to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you are already not subscribed, please help the channel continue to grow by slapping that red subscribe button.
Have a great Thursday night. As always, keep that shiny side up, and we'll catch you on the flip-flop.